Did you know the transatlantic enslaved trade fulfilled the 430-year biblical prophecy? Ezekiel 4 gives us the key, but only if you know the code. One of the most overlooked keys to unlocking biblical prophecy is understanding the Most High's calendar. When discussing the 430-year prophecy in Ezekiel 4, a common question arises. Why do we use a 360-day prophetic year instead of the modern 365.25-day solar year? Firstly, where does the idea of a day representing a year in biblical prophecy come from? Here's the answer straight from Scripture. In Numbers 14:34, the Most High says, each day equals 1 year. That's the foundation, the day for a year principle. Ezekiel 4 verse 6 repeats it, days in prophecy represent years. These verses establish that in prophetic symbolism, each prophetic day represents 1 year in real time. This day for a year principle is the interpretive key that unlocks complex prophetic timelines, such as Daniel's 70 weeks and Israel's exile judgments. Without this key, these passages remain mysterious. With it, they align precisely with historical fulfillment. The earliest biblical calendar reference comes from the flood narrative. Genesis 7 and 8 reveal it. The flood lasted exactly 150 days over 5 months, 30 days per month. That's impossible on a modern solar calendar, but it fits perfectly with 360 days in a prophetic year. The pattern repeats. In both Daniel and Revelation, 1,260 days equals 42 months, that's 3.5 years. Do the math, 30-day months, again. The Bible is consistent. A prophetic year is 12 30-day months, 360 days. Man's timekeeping has changed. The Most High's hasn't. To understand his prophecies, we must use his clock. So next time you read prophecy, remember, the Most High's calendar isn't ours. For my thoughts are not your thoughts, neither are your ways my ways, declares Ahia. Now let's decode the Ezekiel 4 timeline. Ezekiel was commanded to lie on his side for 430 days, with each day representing a year in a proleptic enactment of a 430-year captivity. Here's the key. When you convert 430 prophetic years, each 360 days long, into a modern 365.25-day solar calendar year, the actual number of modern solar years becomes shorter, but the prophetic integrity remains intact. This is due to the fact that the prophetic year is 5.25 days shorter than the modern solar year per year, which adds up fast over centuries. It aligns with the transatlantic enslaved trade timeline, just as Ezekiel prophesied. From the first enslaved ship in 1441 to emancipation in 1865, we see exactly 430 prophetic years nested within 424 modern solar years. As the Messiah hinted in Matthew 24 verse 22, this is not merely random history, it is divine precision. A similar conversion is evident in Daniel 9's 69 weeks prophecy, where 483 prophetic years become 476 modern solar years, from 444 BCE to the Messiah's crucifixion, fulfilled exactly. The Most High's word is precise. Prophecy isn't vague, it's math, it's history, and it's truth. From Ezekiel, enslavement to emancipation, the timeline is clear.